Hello everyone, welcome back to Planescape Torment. As is pathologic, there might be construction noises in the background. I do apologize for that. But last time, Morty got stolen from us, and we found our way to the lower ward. So we're gonna go around talking to some more people, I guess, such as Xanthia. You see a pretty young woman in fine clothes. Her skin lacks the usual yellow tint of the inhabitants of this ward. She appears to be watching 3 nearby creatures with interest. Greetings. She turns to face you with an annoyed look crosses her face. Yes, what do you want? I have some questions. Fine. Who are you? My name is Xanthia. Something else you want? Oh, what are you doing here? It's gonna be a fight. I want to see it. It should be interesting. A fight? Yeah, see the 3 Thokala over there? She points to 3 hulking creatures with rippling muscles. They're gonna try and kill an Abishai, the stupid oafs. I've heard of something called an Abishai. What exactly is it? It's a lower plains creature, a Batezu, I think. In any case, Abishai have nasty dispositions, sharp claws, and can cast spells. Very formidable. The Thokala look like they can take care of themselves. Normally I'd say yes. They look like very powerful warriors. However, I know something they don't. What might that be? Abishai can only be hurt by magic. Right, we learned that from this scoop or whatever his name was. The Thokala will be slaughtered, I have no doubt of it. How do you know they can only be hurt by magic? My husband is very high up in the Harmonium. The Harmonium guards are trained to deal with creatures such as Abishai. That's how I know. My husband told me. Why don't you warn the Thokala? Why would I do that? I'm the one who suggested the fight. Why? My husband tries to better his social standing with his underlings by drinking with them in the local taverns. Last evening he forced me to just such an occasion. These 3 oafs were there boasting their prowess as warriors. It's obvious they were in a drunken stupor. When they decided to leave, one of them tripped and fell into the table I was sitting at. Go on. Most of the drinks at the table spilled into my lap and ruined a very expensive evening gown. So while the Cretan was trying to apologize, I whispered to him that I only accepted the apology of a warrior of stature. If he truly were such a warrior, he'd be able to defeat an Abishai in hand-to-hand combat. I didn't get them killed just because they ruined the dress.
Updated my journal.
You obviously do not understand the intricacies behind the situation. I was embarrassed and humiliated in front of my husband and his underlings. Okay, well that's not good. Got Zerb, Gort, and Thorpe.
Alright.
Those are some good sounds to make. I do want to talk to them eventually, like, we will have to tell them what's going on. That's an Harmonium officer. That's pretty cool. You someone? You are someone. You're Byron. Byron Pickett. There's a thug of some kind. Can we talk to Byron Pickett? Is this thug gonna try to attack me? No. Can we talk to Byron Pickett? You see a well-dressed middle-aged man. He seems to be scanning the crowd with a practiced eye. He notices you approach and gives you a quick once-over. Greetings. He smiles at you and gives a barely perceptible nod. I am Byron Pickett, moneylender. May I help you? Moneylender. Yes, I cater to the needs of merchants. Want to start a business? Keep one afloat that's down on its luck? Or perhaps expand a business? In either case, you come to me for the funds. I doubt that you are a merchant, sir, so what can I do for you? I have some questions. Very well, make it quick. I'm going. Fare thee well. There's someone called Skiltspur talking to a crowd? Well, let's talk to these folks. There's an Abishai walking past. Greetings, Zerb. What do you want of Zerb? I have some questions. Thorpe not speak language well. Sorry, you talk Thorpe. Alright, thank you. You're Thorpe. Hey, Thorpe. Greetings. What do you want, Smalley? I have some questions. You got questions? Maybe Thorpe got answer. Who are you? Thorpe. Mighty warrior is Thorpe. All Thukla are mighty warriors. Who you? I don't remember my name. You got mighty scars. You must be a great warrior, like Thorpe. You got hit on the head too many times. I don't remember name. Someday it'll come back. I talked to Xanthia. She said she's gonna fight in Abishai. That's right, Thorpe and friends Barsh. I've learned that Abishai can only be hurt by magic weapons.
Updated my journal.
Need magic? How you know? I've asked around Thorpe. It's what people tell me. Thorpe don't have magic. Friends don't have magic. We die if we barsh Abishai. Thorpe not be warrior of stature. Xanthia not accept apology. I feel kind of weird reading this out with the caveman talk, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? You're willing to risk your life for the honor of a lady, Thorpe. Only a warrior of stature would do that. Really? Thorpe and friends now have stature? Yes, consider Xanthia's honor to be satisfied and the apology accepted. Thorpe, thank you. You saved life. You saved life of friends. Okay, I guess we have to take the money. You good friend, you deserve. I must be going. Farewell. Well, let's not talk to Xanthia again. Let's go find whatever his name is, the one critter that stole Morty. Mort. I still don't know if the E is just like decorative or if you're meant to say like Morty. Rick and Morty. Well, we'll say Mort. Yeah, that's me convincing myself on which pronunciation I prefer. I guess we'll just start entering buildings. It always seems to go poorly for us, but I mean, why have a door? It's not meant to be opened. Oh, this is a marketplace. There's some shoppers, some workers. There's Elk. Let's talk to Elk. Why not? Is this just like a... How... I don't think you're supposed to talk to him on that side of the counter. I see an older man with long white hair and weathered yellow skin. He stands tall despite his obvious age. He smiles and gives you a slight bow. Greetings. And then to you as well, Cutter. How may I serve you? What do you got? Is this what I have or what he has? I think this is what I have. No, this is what he has, because this is like buy. And sell, I could sell some of this stuff, but... yeah, okay, this is like an actual shop. We could get stuff there eventually, but...
Alright.
For now, let's, not worry about that. Let's talk to Lenny instead. Why would you do anything else when you could talk to Lenny? Leonardo. You see a feral-looking young man in shoddy clothes. His eyes dart around as he scans his surroundings. And as you approach him, begins eyeing you warily. Greetings. You best have a good reason for disturbing Lenny, Burke. Ask some questions. I ain't no toad. If you got some questions, go find one. You best push off before I have to bleed you. Alright, cool. See you, buddy. Let's not get into a fight if you don't have to. Maybe there's a quest or something hidden behind there, but, I don't even know how to interpret this, like, the physics of this. I think it's an arch, like, going this way. Oh. Okay. How is that? Is this just like an omni warp or something? Okay, well, someone's screaming. I mean, that's cool. I don't know if something we'll use just yet. Who was the one that told me, was it you, Kina? No, it was not you, Kina. Kina is the one that, oh, this is the stuff that Morty dropped. How do we manage this? You know what, that's what we'll do. We will, I'll give everything I have that I can right now to, these two. And I'll pick up some stuff here. I don't know how much of this is actually useful. Then we'll go to the, marketplace here, and we'll sell all those rings and such to Alec. I just realized his name was like Alex. But you, okay. We can't. I mean, we can sell that, I guess. I don't. Why wouldn't he take my earrings? Give me 9 cents, please. Okay. I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but like I thought someone else was going to buy those, but whatever. Maybe someone else will. Oh, right. Greetings. Hi, greetings to you as well. Hans is my name. What have you been eating? I have some questions. Alright, so I got the time to give you the chat. What should we needing to know? Need to buy some weapons. We won't take the earrings either. Is there like someone here who like I understand they only buy things that they sell. Makes sense, but is there someone here who sells like earrings or that kind of thing? Out of my way, folks. Greetings. Greetings, I'm Sandra. I heard about you. You be the scarred, clueless fellow. I go around the wards asking questions. That is me. What can I be helping you with? I have some questions. I'd be pleased to answer your questions about the shop and the wares here. See here, that is. I'm not no tout, I'm not. Will you buy? No, you're that. Well, let's forget about it now. Let's just drop all the rings in that, I guess, and pick up Mort's inventory. Because I am worried about. I'm guessing it'll stay there. It'll persist because I don't want you to like miss out on key items or anything. But still,
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Okay, we'll go inventory screen here. Alright, we'll call that good. Core, you're the one who told me how to, where to, right? Pretty sure that all this, just a gutted building is all we have to work with. So let's just look for doors, I guess. Oh, you're someone to talk to. A Nazi. I'll talk to you and then we'll call it a day, I guess. You see a sickly, gets-dry woman. She's hunched and bent, and her constant coughing is obviously a source of pain to her. She holds a handkerchief that's practically soaking with blood tissue and phlegm to her face. She spies you and hisses. Greetings. She stares you and speaks a few mumbled words to talkin. She cannot understand your speech. She said she is dying. What's she dying of? Her name is a Nazi. She says she used to work in a meat curing house here until half a month ago when her illness became too much for her to bear. She was abandoned, evicted from her home, and left for dead. Speech pains her, and her illness has crippled much of her mind. She says there is nothing she can give you of value, and know that she will not recover. I can put her out of her misery. That is all. As a Zerth of the people, it is my responsibility to provide an alternative. That is a messed up thing to say. You know what? Then be merciful to Khan. The Khan draws his blade and waits for the woman to prepare herself. She touches the unbroken circle of Zerthamon he wears for a moment, and her face is stoic. His blade is a blur, and when she has completed the stroke, she lies bleeding on the hard stone of Sigil Streets. Well struck, the Khan. Let's go. Was that the right thing to do? Like, that's kind of messed up. I wish there's probably... I hope there wasn't anything else we could, do there. Like, oh, here's our, yeah, here's our request. We should maybe be checking this more often. There's a whole bunch of stuff to read through there. Maybe I'll do that on my own time. But in any case, we'll call it there. I don't know if that was the right call. Like, I still don't fully have a good grasp on, like, what this game's sense of morality is. Sorry, I'm wrong. I still don't have a good sense of what this game's morality exactly is, what it wants you to do, how it wants you to approach things, so... It did give us experience for it, I guess. I don't know what that's saying, but, we'll find out later. For now, you know what, we'll call it here. I feel like that was the right call, you know, it's like euthanasia, I guess, would be the real world analog. And, you know what, I'll talk about it for a minute. You know, it's kind of like stigmatized for people, but like, Nolan Betts and I doing it for animals, I don't think it's fundamentally any different for humans, even if we are like arguably more sentient than them. Exactly how it gets implemented can be controversial, but I feel like as a concept it's fine. And on that note, yeah, we'll call it here. I don't know. It's kind of weird how nonchalant the game treated it, but I guess we'll treat it that nonchalant too. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll hope to see you in the next one. Is that part of my outro? I don't think it is. As always, thank you for watching. We'll call it here. I'm really messing this up. What is wrong with me?